know what is expected of you if there was a death in the family of an Arab colleague or friend? Here's what you need to know. Hello, my name is Rana Nejem and I'm author of When in the Arab World, an insider's guide to living and working with Arab culture. The passing of a member of the family is a major event in Arab culture that involves almost all the extended family as well as friends and work colleagues. Muslims are instructed to bury their dead as soon as possible after the death occurs, preferably within hours. The actual funeral prayers are held in a mosque, after which the shrouded body is buried in the ground without a casket. Grave markers are simple because outwardly lavish displays are discouraged in Islam. In Saudi Arabia in particular, graves are sometimes unmarked or marked only with a simple wreath. Traditionally, only the men attend the Muslim funeral. The women stay behind in the family home. Arab Christians also bury their dead soon after the death occurs. There are no public funeral homes in the Arab world, and unlike some Western traditions, the deceased does not lie in an open casket for visitors to bid him farewell. The funeral service is held in church, and only very close family members go to the actual burial site. Now, as a foreigner, you're not expected to attend a funeral, but you are expected to pay your respects and give condolences to the family of the deceased during the 3-day mourning period known in Arabic as Aza, which is held either in the family home or in a public hall. Condolences are also segregated. The men sit in a separate area from the women. Usually mornings of the Aza are for the women to visit, and the afternoons and evenings are for the men. Women remove makeup and jewelry and wear black, sometimes with a white scarf or white blouse if the deceased is not a very close relative. Men wear dark suits and ties or their national dress. At a Muslim Aza, a cleric would be reciting verses of the Holy Quran while people enter the room, shake hands with the closest relatives of the deceased, then take a seat among the many visitors. Bitter Arabic coffee is served along with some plain dates, and visitors are not expected to stay for more than about 20 or 30 minutes. And in most cases, a big lunch is also served for all the visitors at the Aza. Now, as a foreigner, this is one social duty that means a lot to your Arab hosts. If a death occurs in the family of someone you work closely with, make it a point to inquire about the arrangements for the Aza and how you can go visit to pay your respects within the first 3 days. Because of the very close social and family ties in this part of the world, many organizations have compassionate leave policies to allow people to attend a Aza. So don't be surprised if your colleague asks to take a day off work because his uncle's wife died. Now, I've been asked by many foreigners, isn't this too overwhelming? Isn't it better to leave the immediate family to mourn alone together without having to receive all those hundreds of people? If you ask anyone who has gone through that experience, they will tell you on the contrary. That overwhelming show of support and respect and how everyone is actually condoling with you actually helps the people and the family cope with that tragedy. It's a way of overcoming the initial shock of the grief. What are your thoughts? How different is it from your own culture? If you want to learn more, make sure you pick up a copy of the book and check out all the other videos in the series and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Salam.